Now, a prominent member of the royal family, Zara Tindall, has finally broken her silence regarding the ongoing rift between the monarchy and her cousin, Prince Harry. For years, the royal household has maintained a reserved and composed demeanor, navigating numerous controversies without publicly revealing their inner conflicts. However, Zara, widely known for her calm demeanor and independent spirit, has stepped forward with unexpected honesty. As the granddaughter of the late Queen Elizabeth II, Zara has typically remained on the sidelines of the conflict between King Charles and Prince Harry. Yet, in a moment that caught everyone by surprise, she chose to speak out. Her remarks have sparked widespread interest and curiosity. What exactly did she say, and why now? The royal family has long been admired for its dignified and polished image, an impression carefully built and maintained over centuries. But in recent years, the institution has been under an intense spotlight. Every word, every gesture, every absence is now analyzed and dissected by both the media and the public. This scrutiny began to intensify when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, announced they were stepping down from their duties as senior working royals. Their decision triggered not only a media frenzy, but also led to a period of emotional upheaval within the palace, an ongoing adjustment that continues to shape the family's dynamics today. In this emotionally charged environment, where even silence can be interpreted in 100 ways, Zara Tindall has become a subject of fresh attention. Normally known for her accomplishments in equestrian sports, including winning Olympic medals and international championships, Zara found herself in the headlines not for her athletic success, but for her candid remarks. She recently attended a glamorous event hosted by the Sporting Club in London's fashionable Mayfair district. As an elite athlete and one of Britain's most respected sports figures, she was there to share insights about her sporting career. Yet, the real headline from the evening wasn't her professional reflections, it was her rare comments on her family life. Her appearance came after royal observers noticed that Zara had missed several key events, including the significant VE Day commemorations and a recent Buckingham Palace garden party. Usually a regular and beloved presence at such gatherings, her absence was widely noted and speculated upon. So, when she finally did speak at the Mayfair event, her words carried added weight. Between recounting the rigors of training and the emotional highs and lows of competitive sports, she let down her guard for a moment and reflected on the struggles within her family. Her tone was heartfelt, and her words offered a rare window into the private side of royal life. She stated, "It is very hard to see from the outside, but 100% it is a family that is still going through the same struggles other people do." This simple but sincere expression resonated deeply with the audience. It reminded everyone that behind the grandeur of crowns and ceremonies lies a family dealing with universal human experiences, grief, tension, loyalty, and reconciliation. Zara continued, "Whether they are relationships, obviously it is very easy to see every day we're still very supportive of each other." Though understated, her words appeared to address the relentless media coverage of the royal family's internal relationships, particularly the strained ties between King Charles and Prince Harry. Many interpreted Zara's remarks as a thoughtful attempt to offer reassurance that despite public drama, the family continues to support one another in private. Others saw it as an honest admission that things have been far from smooth. Her comments painted a complex picture where affection and conflict coexist. She also took a moment to honor her grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away in September 2022. Speaking with emotion and reverence, she said, "We had a very incredible person to look up to who is sadly not here anymore. She was amazing and an inspiration to all of us." The sentiment she shared served as a powerful reminder of the Queen's lasting influence on the family's values and unity. As we reflect on the growing division within the monarchy, it's important to understand the circumstances contributing to the ongoing crisis. Prince Harry recently faced a significant legal defeat in the UK courts after challenging a decision regarding his security arrangements while visiting Britain. The court ruled against him, and he responded by giving a passionate interview to the BBC. In it, He described the judgment as heartbreaking and accused the system of orchestrating what he called an institutional stitch-up. His pointed language stirred intense debate and only added fuel to an already volatile situation. While Harry later expressed a desire to reconcile with his family, some of his other comments seemed to send mixed signals. One especially controversial remark came when he said, "I don't know how long my father has," referencing King Charles's battle with cancer. Though perhaps intended as an expression of concern, many felt the comment was poorly timed and tactless. The backlash was swift, and any hopes of repairing the fractured family ties seemed even more unlikely. King Charles was said to be deeply hurt by his son's public statements. Reports suggest he feels betrayed not just by Harry's actions, but by the way he has spoken about his family in the media. The emotional toll on the king, already dealing with a serious illness and the burdens of leadership, has been substantial. Prince William, meanwhile, is reported to be even more upset. Some insiders claim that he has proposed stripping Harry and Meghan of their royal titles entirely, a move that would represent a dramatic and potentially irreversible step. This shows just how serious the tensions have become. In the midst of all this turmoil, public focus has turned to Zara Tindall. Known for her down-to-earth personality and preference for staying out of the limelight, Zara once shared a close bond with Harry. They grew up together, navigating the unique pressures of royal life side by side. Old photos and stories reflect the warmth and humor they shared at family events. However, in today's fractured royal landscape, it's unclear whether that relationship remains intact. Zara's recent statements were carefully measured. She didn't choose sides, but did acknowledge that the family is facing hard times. Her words offered insight into her personal compassion and perhaps an attempt to support both her family as a whole and those dealing with individual struggles. Her unique role, being part of the inner royal circle but not holding a working royal position, gives her a rare perspective. She understands the pressures intimately, but also has the freedom to speak with more candor. The challenges she referred to likely encompass a wide range of issues. There is constant public scrutiny, never-ending media criticism, and fundamental differences in how each member views their responsibilities and future roles within the monarchy. And beyond all of that, there's the simple truth that families are inherently complicated. Disagreements, hurt feelings, and miscommunications happen in all families, but in the royal one, they're played out on a global stage. Together, Zara's thoughtful words, Prince Harry's emotional appeals, and the strong reactions from King Charles and Prince William reveal a royal family at a painful crossroads. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II marked the end of a historic era. Under King Charles's leadership, the monarchy is attempting to adapt, but personal heartbreak, public discontent, and private conflicts are making that journey especially challenging. Still, Zara's quiet remarks may have offered something more than just commentary. Perhaps they served as a gentle reminder that behind the elaborate traditions and titles, this is still a family. Her voice, calm in the middle of chaos, may have carried a message of hope, that healing is not impossible, that love and understanding can still exist amid division. But at the present moment, reconciliation remains a distant goal. King Charles may come across as formal and emotionally distant, often adhering strictly to royal protocols. In public, he rarely shows affection, even toward Queen Camilla. Yet there are a few special people who seem able to break through that formality. One is his grandson, Prince Louis, whose infectious joy and energy clearly bring out a softer side of the king. A tender moment at Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee captured this beautifully. Louis sitting on Charles's lap, both laughing and enjoying a moment of familial warmth. Another person who appears to have a similar effect on Charles is Zara Tindall. Whenever the two are seen together, there's an unmistakable ease between them. Charles's serious demeanor,